Alright, so welcome back. Hope all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Listen, you don't even understand like what's happening here. You can forward this up part of the video if you want it. You're more than welcome to. You do not understand how hyped JP is. Like literally every soul, my entire Twitter feed is just JP. They're so excited with this newest update. They're losing their minds. They're like, oh my god, like Kendo, oh my god, Monoma, what? Like, dude, they're like losing their minds. Actually speaking, they're currently like the global community is actually happy too. What happened? Like, dude, where are like the Ultra Rumble molding comments, bro? What happened with the season? So far, like before seeing some like weird change that the devs will do, please devs, think with the right heads here. Please do proper changes and such, and do a decent update. This could be the update, bro. Like genuinely, everybody is so excited. It's not even funny. All over my feed is just JP like players like crying with excitement, like genuinely crying with excitement. And their tweet did like insane numbers on both sides. Being the global version, the JP version, and then the quote retweets on top of that and everything. It did numbers. YT uploaded everything. It did great. So this might be the season, bro. Altogether though, today I wanted to warn you a few things before going into the season, as now we know a few confirmations, right? Let's go through it. Like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. Let's talk about everything you need to know, as this is going to be a special season that may be something that you are happy for, or it might hurt you financially. Let's talk about this. Like and subscribe. Here we go. First things first, a lot of people don't understand how the season's operating. So, given our trailer yesterday, our trailer showed off basically a teaser at the end. They changed the entire formation of a trailer or format of a trailer because they wanted to tease something, right? When they teased Present Mike and such, they did like the Dobby Flame for Dobby. They did like that for Present Mike, which Present Mike was yelling. In this case, they showed you the entire quick skill set gameplay for All Might, and then at the end, they showed you some teaser. And that teaser was Kendo. It looks like smacking Monoma. There is no big hand that looks like that. Pretty much that is a new thing over there. People were like, oh, but that's Monoma's hand. Monoma's hand isn't an attack that knocks you back like that. It's one singular smack. There is no smack in the game that exists the way that was, other than, again, Kendo, and that clearly isn't the current Kendo hands. Pretty much, it seems that Kendo is pretty confirmed, and again, JP told you at the very end, please look at the end of our trailer. It looks like Kendo is, what they're trying to show off there. But how the season is functioning is like a anniversary season or a half anniversary season. That's pretty much what this is. But remember, this isn't the half anniversary. We've already had our half anniversary, so maybe people are speculating, oh, Crossplay did it. People are speculating the game is doing better. People are speculating, oh, Kendo just couldn't carry her season, hence All Might is here. Which I told you, Kendo can't carry her own season. People get mad at me like Kendo fans. I'm not insulting Kendo, but my comment section is like the prime example of they just don't like Kendo. They just keep complaining about Kendo, and they're like, oh, next season's dead. Hence why All Might's here. JP knew that as well. Rather Bandai, Bikey, they knew that as well, that Kendo can't really handle the entire season. Hence why All Might kind of was released here. Again, I'm not insulting Kendo, and I don't think that at all. Kendo's a really cool character, but for my comment section, the complaints about Kendo have been unreal. There's been so much complaining about her. But pretty much how the season is functioning is this. So when we had our half anniversary season, it did release pretty much like this, where we had, where is it? So Season 4. Season 4 started off with Shigaraki as her quirk skill set. This was the first ever season to have a double quirk skill set. Clearly, this season is having a double quirk skill set, the current one, but Monoma is coming first. So where Shigaraki is, imagine Monoma is there. He starts off the season. Now, about 2 to 3 weeks into the season, you are picking up quirk skill set, roll All Might. That's what you're picking up. So instead over here, Monoma, instead of All for One, you are picking up the one and only, yes, All Might. That's what's releasing. Now, 2 to 3 weeks from this point right here, 2 to 3 weeks, which is around, let's say, if they go off of this, it's around here. Pretty much, we know it's early June. Our update cycle should go like this. 21st is the release of Monoma. 4th or 11th, most likely 11th at the rate we're going here, is probably, All Might. And then probably at that point, the 2nd, I'm guessing because it's early June. Or sorry, am I messing this up here? So June, early July, right? Should be Kendo, which is where, again, Bakugo is. But pretty much that's how they're spacing out the season. Remember, the season is also with the end part being like a 5-week season. The end part, right? So like 4 plus 5, 9 weeks total. Between that 9 weeks, it's spamming from May all the way till the end of July. Pretty much expect it to be running that way, where at early June, probably around the 4th, 11th, we're going to have the release of pretty much All Might. And then early July, we're also getting the release of Kendo. That's pretty much what they said over there. And again, it seems that that is the case here, which means you have to plan what you want to go for. There's 3 different things releasing over here. Remember, this is the first ever season that is where we're getting a double quirk skill set that also has tuning enabled, where tuning makes a difference, right? A lot of this, we do know that, remember, where Kendo currently stands, she seemingly is a strike character because there was that data mine that shows what her tuning icons look like, and the tuning icon is red, and she is a strike amplification character. Most likely, she is also going to be a strike character. So let's say that we know that Kendo is strike. Now that leaves you with All Might and Monoma. Monoma currently, apparently on JP, people are saying that he got leaked. I don't know how true that is because they're not showing like credit. They're saying that he got leaked as an assault, which to me, he looks like a technical. People are saying that, oh, he definitely makes sense as assault because his gamma is pretty much invulnerable, which is crazy. But I think that he's either technical or assault. That's where we're going there. And it could be that All Might is rapid. The current thought process that people are going with is that they've never done a double release where it goes 1 into 2, being like rapid into rapid for a skill set or for like a release like that. Like, yes, we did have Toga, which is the only like complaint that I have. Like, yeah, Toga did happen where Hawks was blue, went into Toga blue, but they've never done like a double QS or something like that going into it. Like, we just had 2 red skill sets released at the same time. People are saying like that could just be the case, that it isn't double red, so All Might can't be red. If All Might's not red and he's obviously can't be yellow, I know that he's not technical. There is no shot you're getting technical All Might. That makes no sense. And there is no shot from what that kit looks like that support All Might. That is like, it can't be, right? That leaves with just rapid All Might. That can't be rapid All Might, right? Right? That would be crazy, but pretty much that's where you're currently at when it comes to those 3. You have Monoma releasing very early into the season. Obviously, the start of the season. All Might 2 to 3 weeks into the season, and then Kendo 2 to 3 weeks after that. That's pretty much how this entire thing is being functioned. And this is, again, a half-annie considered update season where a lot is happening at a very short interval, right? Technically speaking, within 2 months, you're getting 6,000 tickets worth of banners releasing. That's insane. So just be ready for what's there. Remember, though, what I will say is this. Usually when it comes to characters ended up getting, like, nerfed the quickest. So if you don't care for Monoma, then maybe All Might and Kendo are more your priority and such. Just know that where we currently stand, we don't know how it's going to operate. What we do know is Monoma will probably be there, obviously, when All Might is still there. But he definitely shouldn't be there. I think when Kendo releases, you will get, like, an idea from the gameplay, the leaks and such, about how these characters operate and everything. So you get, like, an idea that's saying, oh, okay, definitely All Might's my playstyle versus maybe Kendo. Or maybe Kendo's my playstyle definitely versus Monoma. Or Monoma's my playstyle definitely versus Kendo. You'll know those answers really quickly. Just remember, you can rent Monoma. You can't rent the quirk skill set, so there's always that little thought process. But yeah, it's going to be a rough one. All right, Kendo is still, people do want her. She's there. She could be insane. All Might's there. I doubt they make All Might a mid quirk skill set. He is like literally All Might, right? He's still whatever he is, a very powerful character and such over on console. Don't know about JP, or don't know about PC, how you guys run with him, but he is very, very powerful, right? And off of this quirk skill set, dude, right? He looks really good. Like, look at the distance he traveled with that one. That's his alpha, dude. Then Gatling Smash over here, absolutely insanity. And then look at this, look at this. He gets hyper armor upon hugging, right? So hyper armor upon smashing. Hyper armor right there. Over here, Gatling Smash, hyper armor applies. Now watch this, ready? Watch this, ready? Hugs, hyper armor, and then just dives. And look at the AoE. Who cooked that up? Like, bro, who cooked this up? Look at the AoE. He hits everyone in the vicinity. So you have your teammate over here. Pretty much you have 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, right? Over there. And just dive bombs them, dude. Dobby Hug is literally there. It would be funny if he is red, and then Dobby Hug is also red. That would mean that just hugging characters are red, man. That's what it is. They're just red. You know, they up in your face and such. They're red, bro. I don't know how else to describe that one, but pretty much where we're going here, it's again a triple release potentially, and with that knowing, with the knowledge of basically there is the other anniversary too, which I don't know if it's releasing on the anniversary now or not. There is still the double character that has to release, so if this is there, it now confirms that double characters are back. So for the anniversary, who are you seeing, right? Speculation, people are saying like, oh, it could be Stain Mineta, Stain Jiro, Jiro Stain, and so on and so forth, right? But what you know for sure here is very well done season. This is very smart, and devs have saying that, hey, we'll put All Might in here while releasing Kendo and Monoma, and this is again a very, very hype season, right? The worst, like, I don't know, again, not that Kendo's bad or anything, but people did say that Bakugo was way too underhyped for some reason during his season, and people said that Mike was the underhyped one that couldn't carry a season. So with those two knowledge points being there, did Kendo fit the same bill as people were saying that Mike fit? I thought that Mike was hyped. I thought Bakugo was hyped, and I still think that Kendo is something. But that's the current speculation. So curious on if they do the same thing for the full anniversary. Who's underhyped? Is it Mineta? Is that who's underhyped? Who can't carry a season, so he's gonna release with Stain, or whoever, like whoever, right? Is it that maybe Juro isn't hyped enough to release as her own? Is it that Tokoyami's not hyped enough to release on his own? So now, how does the Annie go? So, big things. Be aware what to just know before going to the Annie, or this update. It seems that there's 3 things releasing, and with that knowledge being there, plan accordingly. 3 different things. 1 can be rented, 1 can be tested easily. 2 of them are super rare, and you know how that goes when it comes to tuning sets. They're just really, again, they've been getting better and better. The brainwash is super annoying for melee characters and such. Embrittlement, whatever. The thing, things have gotten stronger and such, and then busting nerfs happen, so it's gonna be rough, but just plan accordingly and have fun. Best of luck, everybody. Hope you guys pop off here, and we'll wrap it up with that one. We'll wrap it up with that one.